Hi, this is James Lockhart, Head of Product at Nebula. Today I'm going to walk you through, in addition to our AI Call Insights product suite, and this is the introduction of post-call actions to the call transcription pop-up currently available within your customer dashboard. So starting within the call history area of the dashboard, you'll see the option here to open a transcription of a recent call I have placed. This is the same button that's already been in place now for a few weeks. But we've added an additional option. So when you land here, you will be taken to the call summary, which has been the existing behavior to date with all the options available. The transcription is obviously here too, as it always has been. But what we've added now is a separate section for action items. So the action items tab will surface any specific post-call actions identified for one of the call participants. What you can see here is the detail around the action. You can see the assignee of the action, and you can see a due date if one has been identified, and that includes date and time depending on what has been shared on the call. Obviously, you have the option to copy that to clipboard or download a text file with that information. It will also be included within the transcription web VTT download alongside the summary and the transcript itself. If you want to identify specific evidence related to the action, we have a drop down here for each one that will timestamp to the point in the call where that evidence is based. So I've agreed here an email should be sent with pricing information of some televisions. I'll select that point in the call and I'll get the context of how we've identified that action. Then on the right here, what you'll see is the automated next steps that we have available to the user. So the first of these is the calendar integration. We have integrated with Google and Outlook specific. Depending on what you're logged into, it will look for a logged in instance of that calendar. I'm logged into Google Calendar here. So if I select that, what it will bring up, a calendar item with the basic information that's been outlined on the call. So obviously it's given it a title here. It's given it a start time. It's used my default 1 hour meeting slot for that. And it's put in a very small amount of information because the information that was provided was small. But from here, you now make any final changes you want, add a location, for instance, and add additional participants, and then hit save. So from within your call history tab, you now have a very quick way to follow up on an agreed action from that call. In terms of our email outputs, it works very similarly. We generate a mail to link that will open your default email browser. Now, in my instance, I am using Outlook. So when I trigger this, it will open Outlook with a draft email generated for me. And what you can see here is that any information that it is able to populate, so in this instance, we have the name of the caller because it was captured on the call. It would obviously not detail this if that information wasn't available to it. And it's given a very basic email format for the information to be sent as requested. Once again, the more information that is obtained on the call and the more information provided to the model, the better the output is likely to be. So you will see mixed results on this depending on how clear and how defined the information is. But in general, it gives you a shortcut to generating that information much quicker than if you were having to start from scratch. And that's the thing that I wanted to show you on this feature. One additional update to be aware of is also that alongside the call summary information, these action items are now starting to be disseminated into our CRMs. The first of these is HubSpot, which is live now. Others will follow shortly, and we look forward to sharing future updates with you. Any questions or comments, please let me know. Contact us at product@nebulacloud.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and thank you once again.